How you been though?
Shit, chilling, bro. Same shit. Hella music going on.
You just came from out of town?
Yeah, fuck it. I just came back from Seattle.
Okay, how was that?
That shit was cool. Cold as fuck.
Okay.
So I like to start from the beginning, bro, with everybody.
Yep.
Just because I'm curious. Where were you born and when were you born?
I was born 2001, Long Beach, California. I was born in April. I'm a Taurus baby.
Your family's from Long Beach?
Yes, sir.
Like grandparents? Like how far back?
Probably from my mom. So my grandparents and shit, they came from Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom.
On both sides?
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't really know too much about my dad's side.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then so like, was your mom born over there too, or she was born over here?
My mom was born in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah, but they had migrated over here when she was younger. So.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
And then so you grew up in Long Beach?
Yes, sir.
What was that like?
Man, shit was fun. Honestly, it was like, just regular kid shit, just being outside. It was a lot of fucking in Long Beach. There's a lot of skaters and shit, bikers. You feel me? I was always outside riding fucking scooters and shit. I was in the mix.
What's your earliest memory over there?
My earliest memory?
Yeah.
Like, what you mean?
Like just the first thing you could remember. It could be like how the house looked, or like
when I was
skating, riding bikes, whatever.
Okay, so I was born in Long Beach, but my family we had a house in Compton. So from Compton we moved to the north side. From the north side, that's probably what I remember the most, because we had a big ass house in the north, and I forgot what happened, but I think I was around like 7, 8 years old or some shit. We moved to the east side, and then that's when things just started getting wild.
Okay. So who raised you?
My grandparents.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up with my grandparents because my mom, she was always like in and out of my life. I never met my pops.
Yeah.
So I was always with my grandparents and my uncles.
Okay.
Mhm.
What'd you learn from watching them growing up?
Shit, just be grateful, bro, because they came from like real wars and shit. Like they had to go through some shit just to get over here.
Yeah.
So
Did they tell you about that? Like stories or whatever?
My grandpa, he fought in the war. You feel me? So he would tell me and shit, but I didn't really understand it because I was really young at the time when he was telling me.
Yeah.
So, but like I knew that shit was like treacherous and shit.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I'm
It's crazy. It's a whole different world. Okay, so you're growing up in Long Beach. When did you? What was the first music you were introduced to? Who introduced you to music? Not like recording or anything, but like, what's the first thing that you remember hitting your ears?
When I was younger, I grew up in a house like full of girls because of my aunties and shit. So like they would play a lot of R&B. I think I started listening to rap, like Daz Dillinger and shit like that when I was like, feel me, little as fuck. And I was always introduced to like different types of music because I got a square uncle and I got uncles that's from the other side. So they grew up listening to like that gangster rap and shit. But the square uncle, he put me on to like Michael Jackson and shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's hard, bro.
Yeah,
Michael
he hard as fuck.
For real. Okay. At that time when you were young, you're like, oh, maybe I want to rap. Like, you think about that at all or no?
Honestly, no. But I always loved music. Like,
yeah.
You feel me?
You never try to write your own raps or anything?
Nah, not really, because I feel like music, it resonated a lot with me because I was like, oh, I grew up listening to that. So like, you feel me? It just reminds me of certain points of my life.
For sure. So as you got older, what were you listening to when you began to like discover music on your own?
Honestly, I feel like I really started getting into music probably like 2016. You remember like when A Boogie and shit came out? So like A Boogie was what really got me like into music. Like, yeah, so like I was listening to a lot of A Boogie and shit like that.
That A Boogie and Kodak song?
Yeah.
That one was hard. Okay. And then like, were you around people recording music? What gave you the idea to actually record music?
Honestly, I would freestyle a lot. You feel me? Like I would just get bored, write some shit, and drop it on Instagram, and people actually liked it. You feel me? And I was like, and they would tell me like, bro, you need to get in the studio. Like you need to get in the studio. You hard, whatever the fuck. And I was like, nah, bro, it's just a hobby. Like it was just fun at the time because I would like just smoke weed with the homies and shit. We can get high in the garage, freestyling and shit, throwing a fucking YouTube beat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Who's like the homie just had like some equipment in the garage or what?
Nah. So the way it's all started, my homeboy, he locked up right now. Fucking, this is when Snapchat was popping. He recorded me freestyling on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And in my hood, where I'm from, like it's big as fuck. We got hoods in different cities, states, and shit like that. So the homie from out of town, he was like, "Who is that?" Like he hard. He never heard of me, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And he doing pretty good. So like he flew me out and he got me in the studio in the Bay. That was the first time I ever fucking touched a microphone and actually recorded a song. He got me working with like real producers and shit. And I was probably like, I want to say like 16, 17. No, I was like 16.
Did they put you on the song with other artists up there, or it was just you? You just recorded?
I got a song with the homie Stretch, Prototype Stretch. He from San Jose. That's probably like the only person I ever did a song with when I first started. But I was doing it by myself. Yeah, I was doing a lot of solo music.
Okay. Do you have other homies down here that were recording at that time?
Nah. So I feel like.
And what year was this? How old were you?
I want to say 16, so it was like 2017. And I was the first one like from the section like really trying to do something with rap. You feel me? And then we started using, the homies started getting into it. We just started using each other's resources and shit. And we found studios together. You feel me? We made like real connections with like 420 Tiesto and shit like that. Yeah.
You smoke weed?
Nah. I mean, I did a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then I had caught a case when I was, I think 2021 or 2020, I had caught a case for a gun. And you feel me? I was on probation and shit. So I stopped. And then I got off probation. I tried smoking again. And that shit just, it's scary now. Like, I be getting paranoid as fuck.
Getting too high. I feel you. You grew up with siblings in the house?
I grew up with a lot of my cousins and shit. My sister, I got an older sister on my mom's side, but on my dad's side, I got like a whole bunch of brothers and sisters. But I never met them because But yeah, growing up, we was all at my grandma's house. It was me, my sister, like 3 of my cousins. So like I was always like in a packed house with family and shit.
Were you the youngest? Or are you in the middle?
I was the second youngest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you learn from watching like your sisters, your cousins growing up?
Honestly, they lived hella different lives than what the fuck I chose to do. You feel me? So like, they on square time. You feel me? So I was always outside. I mean, my sister was outside too. I don't know what the fuck she was doing.
Yeah.
But
why do you think it played out different for you?
Honestly, it's just the people I was hanging out with, and I just had like I was looking like for shit that I didn't have at home, because like I didn't really fuck with my family like that, because they just like they treated me weird growing up, because I don't know what happened with my pops or whatever the fuck, but they always looked at me like just different, like I was outsider type shit. So yeah,
you were looking for a place of belonging.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, I didn't really have that growing up, and my family, they not like affectionate people, you feel me? So like I didn't grow up in a household like that.
Makes sense. You have any kids?
Hell no.
You want kids?
I do. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I need to be a millionaire first to be a fucking.
I feel you.
I need to
get that bread first.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you did have kids, what would be like the most important thing you want to teach them?
Shit. Just follow your dreams. Like, honestly, just don't let a motherfucker tell you can't do it. Because I grew up, motherfuckers telling me, oh, you know, music's not a real career, this and that. It's like a hobby, whatever the fuck. You know, you feel me? I'm still grinding right now, but I've seen a lot of changes, like, just within the last year. And, like, shit opened a lot of new doors. So, just, like, keep going. Like, if you really want something, just keep going.
Yeah. You think consistency is important?
For sure.
Where's your rap name come from?
Glizzy Grey, Glizzy, you know. And then Gray stands for getting richer every year. Shout out to my uncle. He put me on with that.
Okay,
and I kind of just stuck with it, yeah.
For sure. You ever been in love?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
what's that like? You think it's worth it?
Yeah, it is. I feel like love is like it's a beautiful thing. You feel me? But sometimes if you give too much of yourself, you might lose yourself in the process. You feel me?
For sure.
So
You
just
gotta-
always make sure you love yourself first.
Yeah,
Cause you can't love somebody else. You feel me? And you don't love yourself.
definitely.
It's gonna create a lot of problems later down the road.
You ever had a regular job?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you do?
When I was like 16, 17, I worked at McDonald's probably like 3 months because my mom she had sent me out to Seattle because I was getting in a lot of trouble when I was younger.
Yeah.
She sent me to Seattle to get away from that shit. But we got a hood out there too, so she didn't really know that.
Yeah.
And I got that job just to save up some money to buy a plane ticket to come back home. And I came back home, she was pissed. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing back over here?" But when I was like 13, there's this t-shirt store. It's called One Stop LB. I was like 13. I would go there buy t-shirts all the fucking time. And then one day, the owner, he was like, "What you doing after school?" I was like, "Shit, like go home, go to the skate park." He was like, "Come over here, like you want a job, like pull up." So I took the offer, and I ended up working there for a couple years, and I ended up getting put on the set. And then that store is big, like in the community, so everybody goes there. I was always getting into problems there, so I had to stop going just out of respect for the owner because he did a lot for me. I didn't want to keep bringing problems to his store.
For sure. Who are your favorite people to work with, like as far as producers or engineers?
I feel like me and the group, we got a good connection with Tiesto, 420 Tiesto, because bro was with us from the jump. Like he heard some of my solo shit, and we tapped in with each other. We locked in, and ever since then we've been, feel me, just working back to back nonstop. And engineer wise, I fuck with Extendo. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with him, but bro got our sound down like to a T.
Yeah. So when you first started rapping, you got that trip out to the Bay, to the studio. You came back. Then what? You were just still recording in the house. Like, where'd you go from there?
So the dude from the Bay, he's actually from out here, like LA. But he was just out there, but working with the homie from the Bay, whatever the fuck. And he put me onto the studio in North Hollywood, and I would just go over there, fuck with him. And then I kind of stopped. It was like a year hiatus, and then I kind of lost contact with bro, and I just started reaching out to different people on my own.
Okay, so when you first got in the studio, did you have confidence right away, or you had to kind of like figure that shit out?
Nah, I had confidence. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I always felt like I ain't gonna do this shit if it scares me type shit.
Yeah.
Like I gotta go in there like I'm already the best type shit, or else it's not gonna sound good.
So you came back, you're getting in the studio. Are you collaborating with other people, or is it just you?
It's just me at the time. I was doing a lot of solo music before before the homie started rapping. I was doing everything on my own.
Okay. And then what about as far as artists? Is there anyone like you really like their energy in the studio, you like to collaborate?
Honestly, it's just the group.
Yeah.
Like the group, we feed off each other energy, and that shit is like, it's different like trying to be in the studio with new people because like they can't match energy, or it just don't sound right.
Okay, but so you knew a lot of those guys before, or all of them before you guys started rapping together?
Yeah, because we all from the same section.
Okay. You guys were already kicking it and shit. Okay, so outside of like any type of numbers or sales or fan love, what in your opinion is your favorite song and your best song? It could be two different songs, or it could be the same one.
One of my favorite songs is "Suck Aside." It's probably like the second song I dropped on my YouTube, and yeah, that's my favorite one right there. And there's another one I forgot. The one with the homie Sticks and Beans. I'm not too sure if you heard that shit, but those two is my favorite. For sure.
What do you listen to on the daily? Like, what are you slapping on the way over here?
I listen to a lot of R&B, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not like a super fucking fan of rap music.
Yeah.
Like I can't listen to that shit all day. It gives me a fucking headache.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I listen to a lot of R&B. I listen to country music a lot.
Yeah. Who's some artists that you like?
What's that name? Morgan Wallen. He's a country. I listen to a lot of 2000s shit. So like Ashanti and shit like that.
Yeah. That shit don't get old.
Yeah, nah. That shit timeless, bro.
Yeah. What's your creative process like? You punch in, you write?
I write. But a lot of the times I've been trying to punch in lately, but I'm more of a writer. I can't freestyle for shit.
For sure. You ever tried making your own beats?
I did when I first, even before I started rapping. There was this dude, I forgot what the fuck his name was, but he was like a producer from Long Beach, and I always thought that shit was cool as fuck. You feel me? And I downloaded what is that shit? FL Studio on my laptop. I got the free trial, wherever the fuck. I was ass at that shit, so I just quit.
Yeah, I bet it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
All right, so let's say I'm 18. I just got out of high school. I don't got no job or nothing, no motion, but I want to be a rapper. What do I do?
You gotta find. Rap is not cheap, bro. You need to have some type of
income.
Some income. You need to find something that you could make a little something to fund that career.
Yeah.
Because that shit's gonna be a bitch later on. Like, unless you're doing it all yourself, if you don't learn how to do it yourself. If you don't got no money, learn how to do it yourself. If not, then you need to find a hustle or something ASAP if you really want your career to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's important to invest in yourself as an artist?
For sure, bro, because ain't nobody else gonna do that shit for you. Being a rapper is all about an image, bro. You gotta uphold this crazy ass image, but you feel me? Look at all your favorite rappers. You feel me? You wouldn't be listening to them if they was just like regular, like you feel me? Regular street nigga not getting no money. Like you don't want to be like this nigga.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where can most rappers improve?
Finding your own sound, bro. Because I feel like in LA, everybody's they're trying too hard to sound like the next nigga. I can say that for a lot of artists. You feel me? They too worried about what the next man got going on. How can I make my shit sound like his? When motherfuckers get in the studio and tell a producer like, yo, I want this type beat. Bro, get your own type beats. You feel me?
I feel you. What about you personally? Where do you think you can improve as an artist?
Consistency. I feel like I've been slacking off a lot lately because the group shit is going great. Yeah. But I still want to do my solo shit. Because before I started doing the group shit, I was working, grinding like all on my solo. You feel me? Yeah.
How you feel about the project you guys dropped?
Oh, that shit's going crazy, bro. Yeah. Honestly, that shit. We got some crazy ass features on there too. Yeah. Yeah. So
you got Akon on there.
Yeah, we got Akon on there. Yeah. And we got Trapland Pat. We got G Faye. We got Chito Rañas. Honestly, I like the album a lot.
What's that one? Thought I Told You? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Thought I Told You.
That's probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one go crazy. We made that. You know what's crazy? We made that a long ass time ago. Yeah. We have so much fucking music that we made so long ago. We might just drop a
deluxe or some shit. That'd be hard. Where do you think producers and engineers can improve?
Honestly, they find their own lane, find their own sound. Just like with the rappers, they gotta have their own unique style. Like, cause a lot of producers they copy the next producer like with their samples and the Stockton type beats and shit like that. Like, you feel me? Just find your own lane, bro. Yeah. Find what works for you and stick with it.
What's the biggest lesson you learned from the music industry?
The biggest thing I learned, a lot of these niggas ain't who they portray to be. Yeah. You feel me? Like, all this shit is like a facade. It's
entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertainment. You feel me? Like, it's not real life. That's what a lot of people need to understand. This shit's not real life.
Yeah, but it is at the same time. Yeah, don't pretend like it's not.
Yeah, it is. It is, but it's
not.
Don't
take that the wrong way and think that you can come and say whatever to whoever.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta learn how to carry yourself. You feel me? Like, you can't just be hella reckless, but you can't be a yes man. You feel me?
For sure.
You gotta
stand your ground.
Stand your ground. Stand up for what the fuck you believe in, type shit.
Yeah. So you guys signed to OTR recently?
Yes, sir.
What's that transition been like? Has anything changed?
They helped us out a lot. Honestly, they opened a lot of doors. They got us in places we never thought we would be in, like a few years back. You feel me?
For sure. I mean, I think that Akon feature probably definitely speaks volumes.
Yeah, it solidified a lot.
Yeah. You have a message for the youth?
A message for the youth? Yeah, man, just keep grinding. You find something that you love to do, because if not, you just gonna be like the rest of these niggas out here that is lost looking for guidance. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just be true to yourself. Do what you love to do, and don't take shit from nobody.
If you could go back and change any of your decisions in the past, what would it be?
I probably would have did this shit a lot sooner. Honestly.
Started rapping sooner?
Yeah, I probably would have started sooner, because I feel like rapping when you hella old is weird.
I feel you.
It's
I feel
weird.
you. I think 50 Cent still got bars.
Yeah, but ain't nobody like.
Not everybody 50
Yeah,
Cent.
you feel me? Like ain't nobody going. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it is jumping out in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
It happens though.
Yeah,
You
it
see,
does.
there's some older rappers out there doing
There
their
is,
thing.
there is, but you feel me? It's all about like it goes back to that image. You feel me? Like
yeah.
everybody that's rapping is usually young niggas. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Not everybody's meant to rap.
Yeah.
Not
it's a
everything is
young
meant
man
for
sport
everybody.
at that.
You know what I think the major factor of that is that like music changes and evolves so quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and like what's hot is always going to be decided by the youth.
Exactly.
Right. So it's
They're
constantly
the next
changing.
generation. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's where the next like sound is going to come from.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Let's see. You have a favorite movie, favorite TV show?
You ever watched Land of the Lost?
Yeah.
With Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie. That was my shit growing up. That's my shit right there.
That's a good one.
And my favorite show, honestly, I ain't too big on shows like that. I'm a movie person. Like I used to go to the movies by myself since I was like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could sit through a movie by myself in the theater.
Yeah, it's relaxing. You
Yeah,
know?
that's just fun. I don't really like going with people like that either, cause like
They be talking.
yeah,
and
they
shit.
be talking. You gotta explain shit. Like, bro, I could really sit through a whole movie, but I'm like, I'll have a whole fucking movie marathon by myself.
Yeah. You like the snacks at the movie theater?
Hell yeah.
What you like to grab at the movie?
Crunch. Crunch
Yeah.
is one of my favorite things to
Crunch
eat.
is good.
Yeah, Crunch. I like they pizzas. They pizzas is
Yeah.
fire. Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
What's your biggest goal in life?
Shit. Just I want to prove everybody that doubted me wrong. The people I want to change the people in my life. Like I want to change their lives too. With you feel me, with music, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to take this shit as far as I can.
Yeah. Are you interested in any other types of businesses outside of music? Or within music?
I'm really into like graphic design and clothes and shit like that. So that's one thing. Cause when I was working at One Stop, you feel me, that we did custom shirts and shit. So that's what really introduced me to it, and I kind of like stuck with it.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned like you don't want to be old rapping. Like,
Yeah,
is it
exactly.
something else is that the type of thing you would want to do after?
Yeah,
After
for
rap?
sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just probably own my own business. Probably I don't know, like open up a food truck or something.
Yeah,
Something to like give other people opportunities to, you feel me, make some chili.
definitely. Let's see. If you could go back and give advice to yourself at 16 years old, what would you tell yourself?
Don't take that hiatus, bro. Because
Keep
honestly,
working.
yeah. Because when I first came out, I didn't know if people was gonna fuck with it. But you know, for somebody that just started, I had a cool little following, and then I just stopped. I fell off the face of the earth. I just was doing my own thing. I was grinding. I was like too busy worried about, because I was about to be 18 soon. You feel me? I was like, I don't know if rap gonna do it for me. So I just kind of took that break. Was grinding, but honestly, I feel like if I never did that, I probably would have been having this interview way longer, like way before.
Right. How far did you go in school?
Freshman year.
Yeah, you dropped out?
Okay, freshman year, I'd say I finished freshman year.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to go back to school, but after freshman year, I kept getting into fights and shit. I kept getting into fights, getting kicked out of schools. And then when I would try to go back and do my work, like, they'd be like, oh, you don't have enough credits.
Yeah.
And then when they send you to, like, a continuation school, like, 9 times out of 10 motherfuckers they want to be in a regular school. You feel me? So that environment, it didn't help it at all. Like, them telling me that I can't go to a regular school, like, that just made me not want to go at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to go to no fucking signing, working on a fucking computer all day, not talking, not making friends and shit like that.
You were like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do my own
I'm
thing.
just go do my own thing.
Yeah, it felt like a waste of time. I feel you.
Pretty much.
You ever gone through depression?
Yeah. when my grandpa passed.
How you get through that?
It's not a good way to get through it, but I was popping hella pills, bro. That shit, it got me through a lot, but it also put me through a lot. You feel me?
What you mean?
Like, just trying to chase that high, whatever the fuck, just popping pills and shit all the time, just not giving a fuck about my health. I feel like it fucked me up a lot.
Yeah. Does that affect your work ethic as well?
Honestly, no. If anything, it made it better. Like, you feel me, when I was popping pills and shit, like, I wouldn't want to do nothing else. But rapping, you don't really got to do shit. Just stand there and talk your shit.
For sure. You still be popping pills?
I fuck around sometimes, but nah, I slow it down a lot.
Yeah. You try to take care of your health a little better.
Hell yeah.
You think saving money is important?
Yeah, for sure.
You good at saving money?
Hell no. But, you know, it's always good to have a backup, you feel me? Like, if something goes wrong, you need to have something saved up. You feel me? You never know what's going to happen. Like, when I had caught that case, you feel me? I was saving money at the time. When I caught that case, I bailed out. You know, I was not about to sit in no fucking jail. And, you feel me? That's bum shit. You feel me? So for like times like that, you need to have some money.
You gotta have some bail money. When you do spend some money on yourself, what do you like to buy?
Honestly, I don't really like. I say clothes and shit. Honestly. Yeah. Just getting fly.
Some
whatever.
drip.
Yeah.
You believe in God?
I wouldn't say like I don't believe in him, but like I'm not like a go to church type. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I believe there's a higher power.
Yeah. Why? What makes you think that?
It's just, I feel like it's something people tell themselves to like help them get through shit. Like, there's something at the end of all this. Don't, you feel me? That's what really gets a lot of people going. Like, people, if you ask people that turn their life around, they go to church and shit. Like, they give their life to something so that their life have a purpose. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that we die and nothing happens, like you live for nothing.
Exactly.
It's kind of like nobody wants to feel that way.
You feel me? Like,
nobody wants to believe that's true.
I'm struggling. I'm doing all this shit for what? You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, if you believe in like a higher power and there's something at the end of all of it, then it really gets like, it keeps people going.
What are you looking forward to in the future?
Shit, financial freedom, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't want to be in the streets like doing what I do to get money, whatever the fuck. Like, I want to be able to kick back, you feel me? I do that anyways, but I want to be able to live, like, comfortably, bro. I don't... Yeah. Because growing up, bro, I didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
And seeing what my grandparents and shit, what my uncles and shit went through, feel me, trying to make ends meet, is like, I don't want to live like that, bro. I don't want to be too busy working for the next man that I let my own life pass me up.
Yeah, I feel you. That's all I got, bro. You got anything you want to leave them with? Any upcoming releases, or you guys, you did just drop an album?
Shit, yeah, we just dropped the Top Score, bro. Go listen to that if you haven't. It's a lot of bangers on there. Me and the homies, we still working as a group right now, but we doing solo shit too soon. So y'all just be prepared for that, cause I'm about to flood the streets again with my solo music.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got anything you want to throw on the mic right now, or do a mic video?
Fuck it, let's do it.
All right.